Beyond despair, I am the guest, I am the host, I am the returning traveler who has ventured beyond the beyond.
And the misty, hopeful eyes, tears of joy, tears of remembrance, remembering heroes, beating hearts of passion and pride.
I feel high. I feel like inspired to go into areas which might have been creative blocks for me, and places where I have had trouble drawing in inspiration and practicing with this method and seeing what's possible.
I was really experiencing an extremely expansive upwards energy when you were sharing then. It was really interesting.
Wonderful. When you were speaking, it was so passionate, and I couldn't help but be swept into the world of your words. What a big difference from how we started and coming to this part of the process now. So much richness and so much creative juice. Look at that smile. That's the smile that made me want to do this whole thing in the first place.
This video shows how Shervin and I improvised the poem Beyond Despair. The social meditation in this video was created by Vince Horn. Beyond despair, there is joyful shivers.
Beyond despair, there is light creating paths.
Beyond despair, there is bright, shining eyes.
Beyond despair, there is some wisdom I may have missed.
Beyond despair, there is profound nourishment.
Beyond despair, there is a wall to the heavens.
Beyond despair, there is full surrender.
Beyond despair, there is remaking of broken wings.
Beyond despair, there is triumphant roaring.
Beyond despair, there is redemption from not knowing.
Beyond despair, there is peaceful grounding.
Beyond despair, there is sunlight through the clouds.
Thank you. Joyful shivers. So these are our seeds. Joyful shivers. Light creating paths. Bright shining eyes. Some wisdom I may have lost. Profound nourishment. A wall to the heavens. Full surrender. Repairing of broken wings. I think that's supposed to be triumphant. Triumphant roaring.
Yeah.
Redemption from not knowing. Peaceful grounding. And sunlight through the clouds.
Beautiful. A lot to work with there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm kind of feeling a nice narrative from that already, as we went through them in that order. How about you?
I think we can work with that for sure.
I would just say that what we should probably do is we should probably take out 4, so we have 8 to work with. Yeah.
Okay. Do we have to? Let's just take out 1 or 2.
Let's see how we go. Let's take a couple out and then see if we can take out more.
Well, why don't we go with what we love?
Yeah, exactly.
And then see
our
what
favorite
needs to be.
Favorite 4. Yeah. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Okay. Trying to be proactive with it rather than to eliminate.
Yeah. So which part of it has? I think we should probably aim to try and keep the part that we feel has the nicest sort of resonance and flow through it.
So let's come back to our title, Beyond Despair.
Beyond Despair, and let's even grab this. In the midst.
That phrase, that was good. Yeah, I like that phrase.
So that's our guiding light. In the midst of despair, we can find peace through deep expression.
I like sunlight through the clouds. I actually want to change this one to lightning. Like a lightning that generated a pathway.
Yeah.
Lightning generated pathway.
I love the image. I really loved that one actually.
That one, yeah. Okay. But how can we rephrase that? A lightning beyond despair, there is lightning blazing a path.
Yeah. Lightning blazing paths. Bright shining eyes, a wall to heaven, profound nourishment, repair broken wings, peaceful grounding, sunlight through the clouds. I love it. It's kind of like, feels like the narrative. Well, I mean, it feels like this is the sort of the peak. Joyful shivers, lightning blazing a path, bright shining eyes. I'm kind of imagining that sort of like looking up.
Yeah.
And then they're seeing the wall to the heavens. And that's sort of like a profoundly nourishing moment. And then that, I guess, they're high and the broken wings are repaired and they peacefully come down. And then
from that nourishment, the wings start to repair. And interesting that then it goes into peaceful grounding. So we rise. As we're in the air, perhaps the wings repair and then we can glide down into a peaceful grounding. And we feel even closer to the sunlight through the clouds, even while we're back on Earth. Yeah. Living our human lives.
That's pointing to the oneness for me as well. It's sort of like grounded but still connected.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's also very Father Sky, Mother Earth, the bridge between the two. That's what inevitably happens. We get launched up and down. And that we have to kind of adjust and maintain grace through the journey, even though it can be a trial, it can be violent, it can be, it can be fraught with uncertainty and aggression sometimes.
And you feel you're falling.
Yes.
But you have to prepare whilst you're falling.
And the nourishment is what helps you to glide back down to earth. Interesting. Beautiful.
Cool. So yeah, I think this is feeling really good about this. How about you?
Very good. Very good.
Cool.
I love it.
So yeah, this is us now. We'll go into the improvised free verse poem creation now.
Okay.
And these are our seeds, and so they're alternate. So I call this like a seed expansion meditation.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's derived from the one we did to create the seeds. So what we say for each one is we say, beyond despair, as joyful shivers, there is, and then you go into the free-flowing expression.
So I would add words and I would kind of expand on the seed that we've already planted to make it kind of flow with the other sentences. And
there's no need to be too concerned about what's coming after it or what's come before it. It's just literally
just what's in that moment.
Yeah. When you're in the energy of beyond despair, and then the further energy of lightning blazing paths, there is, and it's the same sentiment as before, except this time you can just flow for as long as you want, as long as you need, to create that deeper expression, expand that seed into the stanza of the poem.
Okay.
Any questions?
Oh, I think it's going to be fun. Let's see.
Yes.
Let's see what comes through.
It's recording. We'll reaffirm, and then we'll go straight into the expression. Beyond despair.
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 Beyond despair, as joyful shivers, there is tingling goosebumps, lightness, walking in the trees, the bird song, the light, sun-dappled warmth, safety, comfort, resting, bare feet, skipping, happiness, laughter.
Beyond despair, the cries of thunderous roars and the fire from the skies transmit lightning blazing paths to new awareness, to new understandings beyond my perception.
Beyond despair as bright, shining eyes. Awestruck, illuminated, enriched, alive, standing, nourished by the rain of the thunderstorm, cleansed, invigorated, refreshed, and safe.
Beyond despair, the sunlight shines through the clouds, which weighed on my heart, which distorted my vision, which kept me from my truth. And now the blue sky reigns.
Beyond despair, the profound nourishment of fertile beginnings, the green, hopeful dew, the wet feet and the misty, hopeful eyes, tears of joy, tears of remembrance, remembering heroes, beating hearts of passion and pride for new endeavours.
Beyond despair, I was plummeting at breakneck speed, and through the nourishing of this new remembrance, I realized that I could repair my broken wings and glide down even amidst all of the hurt and all of the tragedy that I had left behind.
Beyond despair, I peacefully ground. I hold your hand. I embrace my family, my niece, We're together. Laughter, beautiful joy, sharing abundance. This is home. We are at home, and we welcome you to our new home. You are welcome. We love you.
Beyond despair, I am the guest. I am the host. I am the returning traveler who has ventured beyond the beyond, where I found a wall closing me in, a cave that was, without me knowing, a great container of gold. And through the sparkle of this gold, I found the light within, the kingdom of heaven in my own heart.
Thank you.
That was so great.